Namaste. Yeah, I decided I want to do a reading because there's something that's been disturbing, and that's the thing that, now I did the reading that, Gates was going to turn and was going to testify, and indeed he is finally turning and making the deal to testify. But Manafort has not. Now I've got an idea as to why not, but I want to do the cards and see what they say. Maybe at the end of it I'll give you my idea as to why he isn't opening his mouth. Because you look at the fact, here he is, he's worked with Trump. He lives in Trump Towers. He works for free. Yet, he's in debt up to his eyeballs. And what they're getting them on is fraud, defrauding banks, defrauding, okay, and this has to do with conversation first. So that's what we want. We want to know why he's not speaking, why he is not. So let's see what the cards say. This is going to be interesting because, again, I have an idea why. Maybe at the end of it I'll express my idea, what I think's going on with it. But it will be interesting to see what the cards have to say about it. So, okay. First card out is authenticity. Okay. Let's see. Okay. If he speaks, he's got to tell the truth. He's got to be authentic. He's got to come clean. Okay. So let's continue forward. Conversation has to be authentic. Okay. And what are they seeking out of there? They're seeking the wisdom. They want to know what's going on behind the scenes. Who's contacted what? Okay. They want to know in the darkness what the owl sees. We've been the wisdom card, you got the owl on her shoulder. So the owl can see in the darkness what's not easily revealed. They want him to cough up because he was there. He was there. He's seen a lot of stuff that was happening up there in the White House. Let's see, next is free spirit. Okay, let's see what we have. We'll see if this remains. He wants to remain a free spirit. Yeah, and it's winding up kind of going sideways. It's like he knows he's not going to totally get out of things. But for some reason, he thinks he can hedge his bet. He thinks he can go to trial and get out of it. He's saying, but I'm innocent, but I can prove it. He thinks maybe he can go to trial. Maybe there's some way that he can get off some way a little easier. But we'll see. He's not a free spirit. It's kind of sideways. Maybe that free spirit kind of side. Hold on, let me see.
Unknown caller.
Okay, let me see. Okay, it's not that he thinks he can win the trial case. Let me see something else. Yeah, he's not really a free spirit. That's why it's kind of on its side. He's being controlled by somebody. Okay? There's somebody over him that's curtailing what's going on. Not a surprise. Okay. They are controlling which direction. In fact, as she's on the free spirit, she's on the chariot. And the one that's above him that's controlling him is controlling what direction it goes. Okay. Okay. Next one that comes up is the honeybee. Preservation. He's a worker bee. He's a worker bee in there. Okay. He's trying to protect the hive. Okay. That would make sense as to, would fit in with what my idea about it is. We'll see. Why is Manafort not willing to talk? Okay. Says that he's, oh, what a surprise. Stressed, overloaded, carrying the big burden. Okay. Exhaustion. He's at the breaking point. Okay. Yeah, he'd had gluttony. He tried to overload. He lived higher than he's supposed to, and he is in big debt. Okay. Big, big debt. Let's say big debt enough that he owes big favors. Okay. So let's go on and see what else we've got going. So I'm not surprised at this so far. What else? Reflection, reaction. Okay, he's looking in that mirror and seeing, you know, looking at himself and seeing what's going to take place. Okay. It's like he's looking there and they're looking back at him, and you know, we got the cheetahs there, cheetahs at the bottom of it, and we've got the crystals, which are knowledge too. They can be knowledge. He lived as a peacock. He got the peacock above. Okay. And he knows things. He shows that they're looking down. They know stuff. He's got the wisdom, but that cheetah is very quick, very dangerous. Okay. That he's looking at. Let's see what else we got. Let me see. Okay. He knows that he will be jailed. It's not breaking the chains. The chains are on, and the chains are already on. Okay. So So let's continue to see what else comes up. Okay. Things were wound tight, they're unwinding the spiral coil. Things are growing. The things that were planted before are growing, coming to fruition. Okay. We've got a muse here. But I think the muse, let me see, is that, yeah, that's reversed. So instead of a muse that's going to inspire you, there's somebody over him that's looking at, you know, this doorway and say, don't you go through that doorway. Don't you dare go through there. Don't you dare go through there. He's being reprogrammed. He has been programmed. Okay? He's seeing how all of these things are fitting together. Okay? He's seeing how all of these things are fitting together. One point touches another point. Okay. And there are the two faces of mankind. Two-faced. Okay. The light and the dark. Okay. So now I'll say what I think is going on. These two faces. Two-faced. I think he was doing work for very powerful oligarchs. Okay, very powerful oligarchs. And is connected with the mafia, Russian mafia, the hive. And they are telling him, you best not be speaking, because I think if he opens his mouth and he speaks, that he knows he's going to go to jail. Yeah, he doesn't. He's got that knowledge and doesn't want to talk. There's somebody back there that's juggling, and yeah, it's an energy behind it. But I think what's going on, if he talks, you know, he'll do jail time. No matter which way, he's going to go to jail. He won't get out of jail. Okay, he's not going to get out of jail whether he talks or doesn't talk. And I think that he just figures that, you know, if he doesn't talk, he's better off. Because if he talks, he opens his mouth, and to find out that for sure that Russia connection, the Russian mob will kill him the minute he's in jail. So I think he says, well, you know, if I go to jail the rest of my life, okay, at least I have a life. If I open my mouth, okay, if I tell what I know, if I give him the genuine stuff that's going on, I'm a dead man. Okay? Because there are ones that are watching. Okay? They are watching. Okay? And you don't want to mess with the Russian mob. They are, I think he knows, again, this is just my speculation. He's in with a lot of money, owes a lot of money. Trump is being blackmailed by Russia, okay? And again, if this stuff gets out, okay, the Russian mob, there are enough of them in jail that he's a dead man. Okay, and then we'll make sure it's a gruesome death too. They will make sure. So that's just my speculation as to what's going on. Okay, that he'd rather not speak, and he knows he's going to die in jail. But that's better than being dead. The Fool card. I'm not going to be a fool and open my mouth. Okay, the Fool is also the end and the beginning. Also, as well, in the things, you know. Okay. I'm not going to be a fool and open my mouth. Okay. That might be the beginning of my jail sentence, and I might be there for the rest of my life. Okay. I might spend my life in there. But I got a feeling if I speak, it's a death sentence. Okay. Yeah. So I'm surprised. I'm very surprised, though, that the death card hasn't come up. Okay. I'm surprised. But I've got a feeling that's what's going on with that. That they are leaning on him and leaning on him hard. Okay. That he knows, and they don't even have to say anything. He knows if he crosses them, that his life is like, excuse the expression, not worth a plug nickel. Okay, it's going down the toilet. So his option is either you keep your mouth shut and maybe you can live out the rest of your days in jail, or you open your mouth and you're going to jail anyway, and we will get you. You're a dead man, okay? That's it. You're a dead man if you do that. So that's just my speculation as to what's going on with Manafort. Okay. Namaste. Have a great evening.